And here we are. For those of you on Facebook, we're back. For those of you on YouTube, hello. Yeah.
Hello.
And Scotty beamed Patty down while we were at commercial break, I guess. So good to be back with you. Thank you for your graciousness and allowing us to have a week off last week. You know, it just didn't feel right with everything. The people, we've got quite a few viewers in Florida, and with everything everybody was going through, and I confess we were tired. We were retired after a relaxing weekend at the campground, and you know, it just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't feel right. So we decided to take a break, and we did, and we appreciate it. And so we're tired again for different reasons. I don't know if you saw earlier. I posted an audio only video. Well, it wasn't only. It had a little bit of video at the beginning. Well, audio. The sermon I preached this morning at Edison Baptist Church. About 20 minutes from here, about 10 years ago. We figured it was 10 years ago, huh?
Yeah, it's been about 10 years. We couldn't believe it when we stopped and started thinking about that, because it does not seem that long ago.
That's unbelievable that it's been 10 years or so, and we were there. Another thing we can hardly believe is that we were there for over a year. I served there in an interim kind of fill-in, sort of a semi-permanent interim pulpit supply thing.
Yeah.
It was bivocational, so I really couldn't be much of a pastor. You know, I couldn't really didn't have like time to visit and all those kind of things, and so I just preached mostly. And great people. It was so fun to be back.
It really was. It really was.
We really you know, realized, I think, how much we miss some of those people. And it was a good time. And my throat is raw, and I'm exhausted. I find preaching to be an exhausting exercise. But anyway, I feel like the Lord used the message, and we'll see. But it's good to be back.
Yes, and hello everybody. Everybody's saying, "Hey Alderman, hey Alderman, hey Alderman." Oh, I can't name everybody that's here. So good evening, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining in with us. Anyway, remember, please put it in put things that is directed to us in caps. I'm sorry I can't return all of your hellos individually because there's a lot in here. He's been talking, so I couldn't say hey to everybody. But anyway,
throw an elbow.
Anyway, you made me lose my train of thought. But look, if we don't get to your comment, give us a few minutes. Repost it, please, because we don't want to miss out on any comments or questions. So, but anyway, some people are saying it was a great sermon. B Lady said that the Holy Spirit was preaching through you, so that's good. Praise God.
Well, that's what I hope. Yeah, and please, and again, like Patty said, if we don't answer your question, put it again in all caps, and if we still don't get it, comment on the video after it posts, okay?
Yeah, we
don't want anybody to think that we're ignoring you or anything like that. It's just that we're just not very good at this.
Yeah. Well, it really gets kind of hard, and and y'all see me turning to the side. I'm looking at my iPad, and I'm scrolling back through, but then he talks, and then I may keep something up to try and say something, but then somebody else comments, it goes away, and it's just like,
You know you can pull it back down.
I know I can, but then I can't find my place.
Yeah.
But anyway, B Lady wants to know if you're a pastor.
Not now. No.
They were having homecoming at this church, and they asked Tommy if he would come and preach homecoming.
I guess we didn't say that. It was homecoming, and so you know, I don't know if everybody does that. That's a thing in Baptist churches,
true.
You know, where they'll
Southern too.
Once a year maybe they'll have a homecoming.
Yeah, once a year.
And people who have moved off and gone to other places and all that will come back and have a big meal, and they'll usually invite.
Yeah, like potluck. Everybody brings something.
Yeah, pot blessing in Baptist circles, and and they'll invite a former pastor or a former preacher to come back and deliver the message. And we were blessed that they asked us. And I see Kathy Wilson is.
Hey Kathy.
Well, hey Kathy, we just saw you, so hey again.
Yeah. Hey, but listen, Kathy, you got to do this. One thing that I love about Edison. Was it one Sunday a month that they did a singing that you could just, you know, they let anybody, whoever wanted to get up and sing, could sing, which was wonderful because a lot of kids, even my kids, got up and sang songs. They had never done that before, and so it got them, you know, accustomed to be up in front of people and everything. But anyway, and different ones would have, like me, I don't sing in public. like that. And so, you could request different songs to be sang and everything. And so that was something really cool. So, Kathy, if y'all are still doing that, I want you to let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
I would love to come.
We'll be there.
Well, I need to know a little
if
ahead
we
of
can.
time. I need to know a little ahead of time because I got to get a sitter. So,
yeah.
But anyway,
it's guitars and
yes.
It's
not hymns sung like you hear in typical Baptist churches.
No, they step it up a bit.
And it's kind of got a country sound.
It's kind of snapping, got a little twang to it.
Clap your hands a little bit.
And
I love it.
Good stuff. So, hey, Deborah Haynes. Deborah says they're having homecoming next Sunday.
Oh, good. Big Bear says, yo,
Susie,
Tommy, what's up?
Susie, it was at Ediston Baptist Church
Mm-hmm.
over in beautiful downtown Ediston, Mississippi.
Oh, and Amanda's Garden said that she loved homecomings, dinner on the ground, and decoration day. So, anyway, yeah. So they some people know what it is. And Cackleberry Farm said, did somebody say food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. It was a spread. It was a spread, and I started smelling the fried chicken before you got through.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Kind
of funny thing. In fact, if you listen to the audio of the sermon, you'll hear me make a comment right at the beginning about, hey, I like how this is laid out in here now. If y'all get tired of listening to me, you can just get up and go make yourself a sandwich before I get through.
And I don't think you saw Kenny Wilson stood up, act like he was leaving.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
He did. I said, where are you going?
So
he said, go get a sandwich. He was sitting next to me.
Their sanctuary's like 109 years old, and it's got some foundational problems. And make a long story short, they hate to do it because of the nostalgia, but it would cost more money to repair it than it would be to build a new one. So they're building a new one, and they're going to just take the old one down. And so in the meantime, it's not habitable. The sanctuary, you can't go in there. And so they're holding services in the fellowship hall. Well, on days like today, when they're having homecoming, and they're also beginning revival services that started this afternoon. Mm-hmm. And that's where all the food is too. So here I am up here having to preach, smelling all this food.
And he's seeing it back there,
and back
too.
There, no, the Lord blinded me to it.
Oh, he did? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I didn't see nothing, and he blinded me to Kenny, too, which the Lord's always been merciful like that.
Oh, you being ugly. Hey, look, change the subject right quick. Cheryl Dugas said they have 8 baby pigs.
Wow, come on with that.
Yep.
Big Bear's on here. He might have some baby pigs, too.
Oh, yeah, he should. But he's too busy talking about singing. He sings, so we got to have him sing one day.
Big
Bear, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he says real low. He says,
Daddy sang bass.
No, he says so low that he can't be heard.
Subsonic.
So, and Jenny says that she loves singing too, but not in public like me. So
Patty sings in public with her hands, though.
With my hands, yeah. With my hands.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do some videos of me singing and you signing.
Yeah, we need to do that. Amanda's Garden, what did she say? Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. Amanda's Garden, I don't understand. You'll have to explain, because I don't get it. 93rd year. Wow, Deborah. That's a long time. Julie Morgan Palmer said theirs was called Rally Day. That's interesting.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
That's interesting.
Big Bear says they're going to have baby pigs any day.
Any day now.
Yeah.
Kathy said they don't have Sunday night service.
Oh.
Well, we'll just have to.
When y'all having singings?
Yeah, we'll just have to tell Russ about that. Just to schedule a Sunday night singing. Just a once a month Sunday night singing.
Or Sunday afternoon
or
after
Sunday
church.
afternoon after church,
we
or
could
whatever.
have church, we could eat, and then we could sing.
Yeah. No.
I love
we
that.
We could have church, then we could eat, then we could all take a nap, and then we could sing.
You and your naps.
I didn't get one today, and I needed one today bad.
Hey, Big Bear says, by the way, the pigs he got from us are escape artists. Sorry. Kill them, eat them. Just eat them. Just eat them.
They're trying to tell you they want to go to freezer camp.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Charlie and the Big Honky are watching. Charlie Lockwood and the Big Honky.
What is that
Elton.
mean? Oh, hey, Charlie and Elton.
What's up, Big E? We finna show you something.
Oh, yeah. Let's show him now.
Let's show him right now.
I got something. It's mine, too.
This is for Elton Nolan, who's on here. Y'all may remember, I think we mentioned one of our previous camping trips. How long ago's that been? When did we go to Lake Lincoln with y'all, Elton? I can't remember.
It's been a little over a year.
A little over a year we went with my old high school buddies, and I mean real old high school buddies. And Elton had a nice 2-burner camp stove, and Patty had her eye on it. And she's been threatening to get one ever since then.
Yeah, but we haven't done a lot of camping since then, really.
Right. Hadn't done a lot of camping since then, really. But look at here.
I sent Tommy out last night because they said it was delivered. There is my camp cook stove. And also, y'all, I want to tell y'all, a lot of people, I've read a lot of reviews and did a lot of research. Just to see, I'm pointing to it where you can see it. The little electric start thing. And that's my griddle sitting on top. It's big too. I'm gonna get it and show it to you. I debated on whether, because I wanted the other kind like Elton's got, but this one is really big and it's cast iron, so I'm excited about it.
Point to the starter again.
I really was pointing to it. But anyway, listen, I was gonna tell y'all, a lot of people say it's wonderful for canning. It's got 60,000 BTU things, and each burner has 30. I don't know what all that means, but it's supposed to be fast or hot.
Go get your griddle. Oh man, anyway. Elton and them, they in Orange Beach.
Oh wow, how's it look down there?
Patty said, "How's it look down there?" I guess they came out all right.
Yeah, I don't know if they got too much.
Patty's going to get that, and I'll tell y'all, I am still wearing my LSU colors today.
Oh, don't start on
I'm
that.
true
Look
and true.
Huge
even though we got our tail whipped.
Look at that. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pancakes on here. So it's
or
huge.
6 hamburgers. Well, you wouldn't cook a hamburger.
Well, see, we cook hamburgers on this side right there.
Look at that.
So, and I love it. So, anyway, I'm glad I got this one and didn't spend the other money and get the other one.
I can tell you, I wish I'd have drove the Polaris down to the end of the driveway to the box we got out there for UPS to put stuff in. Because that dude, Patty said, it probably weighs 40 pounds. I thought, I can carry 40 pounds. I needed the exercise. I needed to work some stress off after that LSU Mississippi State game last night. But I'm telling you, I had to stop halfway and swap shoulders.
Yeah.
It probably, I think it weighs about 75 pounds.
Well,
really.
That doggone cast iron griddle weighs about 20.
Griddle, yeah, at least.
It's heavy. But anyway, so y'all, I'm excited about that. So we're going to maybe go camping this weekend, so I'll get to try it out. And, I do need to can tomatoes, too, so maybe I could do my canning
Chef
tomatoes.
Nick Wallace.
Hey, Nick. So anyway, let me catch up on this.
Chief Thompson from the Brandon PD.
Okay. Oh, hey, Chief Thompson. I don't know Chief Thompson.
No, you don't know.
I haven't met him.
Have you met the other Chief Thompson from Byron?
No, because
we're crawling with Chief Thompsons.
Because I've met some people that's farther away when we've taken trips.
Yeah.
And everything, but since it's right there, I don't.
I'll have to remedy that. We'll have to remedy that.
Let me look back through my comments.
Look through your comments. Nick, how you doing, man? We love you, brother. My brother from another mother.
Oh, Pia asked if I'm selling the dehydrated starter. Yes, I am.
Well, we ain't selling it yet, but we're going to.
I'm going to. B-Lady is trying some out for me, and so.
How's that going, B-Lady? Have you had a chance to use it yet?
Yeah, she started it.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
I didn't tell you that. I talked to B-Lady, yeah. She has started, and she's been feeding it, and she said it was smelling good, so just waiting for it to get nice and bubbly where she can make some bread.
Good.
So.
Good. She's B-Lady's our guinea pig.
Yeah.
To make sure that it'll survive the shipping.
Yeah.
And we had to ship it to the other side of the world to get it to her. Plumb way up in New York City. Not New York City, but right? New York, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it had to go all the way from here to New York, and it made it. And it looks like everything's working fine, so we'll see. But yes, and we will be selling it, and we'll be bringing some of it to the Homesteaders of America Conference in Virginia in October 14th. Be there, be square. And you're going to bring some, right?
Yeah.
You need to make some more.
I know, I do. I need to make a lot more,
yeah.
Oh, but I've been shopping. I ordered some of them sheets that go in my dehydrator.
Yeah.
But I got the cheap kind, so I'm going to try it and see how it works. Not the expensive
You're trying to make me feel better about that stove?
Yeah, he's adding up how much I'm spending. Like, he's not going to benefit from my stove.
I'm not.
But, you know, the thing is he just needs to learn how to cook.
I'm just
and then
saving
he can
up
use
for
the stove.
I'm just trying to keep up with how much she's spending so I can get me a scanner that costs about $500.
What else did I buy? Oh, I'm going to do some microgreens, too. I've ordered a kit. It's going to be here Monday. And I'm going to do a trial because I'm going to try and sell them at the farmer's market. I'm going to do some microgreens for the farmer's market.
Tim Beverly, we actually put a link in the description of this video.
Let's see. Big Bear is teasing you about school, about a one-room schoolhouse.
On
and not
YouTube,
having school.
anyway.
and all that kind of stuff.
Big Bear
Nancy,
season what?
about school, like a one-room schoolhouse and all this kind of stuff.
No.
He's being so ugly tonight.
Hey, let me tell you something, Big Bear. Your dogs better strap it on this coming weekend, because them bulldogs that whooped our tail last night are coming to see you. Or either y'all coming to see them, I don't know. But
I'm not finished.
that's going to be a battle. I want to watch that game.
Nancy Briggs said that there are still wet. It's still very wet there, and trees are still waiting to be removed from the sides of the road. And Nancy, I'm sorry, from what we saw down in Louisiana, it wasn't a hurricane, it was just that flood.
Just flooding, yeah.
It's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while.
And then Linda Ennis says she feels your pain. She's still wearing Volos orange.
Vols orange, Tennessee Volunteer. Oh, what a loss that was, man. That you would have even enjoyed watching that, Patty. Not that you care that Florida won, but Florida won the game on a last-second 66-yard Hail Mary pass.
Wow.
The guy caught in the end zone, and Tennessee was just heartbroken.
I would have went for Tennessee.
It was tied, right, Linda? I think it was tied at that point, so they would have been going into overtime, and Florida just threw up a Hail Mary, and it was a great play. The guy made a great catch. The quarterback put it where the guy could catch it. And but I'm sorry about that, Linda. I know that had to be a heartbreaker.
All right. Now I'm way behind on the chat, but B Lady said something, asked about me signing, said her and Mark have been taking it in college. It's hard. Elizabeth, it is hard, especially when you're not using it. I learned in church, and I learned through songs mainly, and I was watching an interpreter. And so I was able to hear what the interpreter was signing. So I really picked up on it fast, doing it that way. And then I kind of got thrust into it. And, you know, I don't know, maybe you weren't on that feed that time when my cousin got on Facebook and was following along on our show, and she's deaf. And so I was around a deaf person as a child growing up, and I was always curious. And my hearing cousin, which is her sister, I was always asked, every time she comes to the house, I'd be like, teach me a word, you know. And so, anyway.
B Lady, all you need to do is watch Patty's video series on how to do sign language, and then you'll know how to do it.
He's being ugly.
Oh, that's right. She hadn't done that yet.
He's being ugly. And Suburban says, when are you painting the house purple and gold? Now, I'm not a football nut. And so we do
really
have
not either.
A little bit of purple and gold stuff. And tell her what I told you.
Yeah, she thinks she's being smart, but it's fine with me. It totally works. The upstairs in the loft at Momo's house, where we will eventually move in over there, has a little small bathroom, and she's already painted it. A neutral earth tone color.
Well, it turned out gray. It was supposed to be tan.
Yeah. But anyway, she's told me I can paint that bathroom LSU colors and hang all my LSU stuff in there. Now, her plan, what that means to her is it won't be hanging nowhere else.
See the sign back there?
But yeah,
that's
not a sign. It's a schedule. And it's got the schedule
on
it. But anyway, that works for me, because I do have some. I got some LSU stuff that's just
somebody
piled
made
up on
you
a
something.
desk.
Who made you that LSU?
Yeah, Mark Case that I went to high school with. Made a little LSU puzzle, and who made the Louisiana
I bought that for
thing?
you. I bought it for you.
Yeah, you bought it for me. So anyway, so I'm probably going to do that.
All right.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Mark Hayno.
Coco asked, any secrets to getting black Russian rye bread black? I'm not 100% on that. I've not fooled with that kind of bread. I've played with pumpernickel, haven't been pleased with the way it's turned out, but I do know you put cocoa in pumpernickel. It's a real dark bread, so I would imagine some breads have coffee in them. So that's just my guess, with that.
Mark Hayno, that's Aunt Rosie Lawless. That's
what are you talking about?
It's Mark Hayno said he met her. Said that she comes up with Julie once a month or so up here.
Yeah.
That's Aunt Rosie. That's Patty's mama's sister, not baby sister.
Yeah. Well, she's second to the baby.
Second to the baby.
But more baby than mama.
Yeah.
So, living on a dime says ship it to Colorado, and that's even further.
Yeah.
Talking about the testing, the shipping of it?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Send us your
address.
address.
Send me send me a message, Tara, and give us an address.
Oh, B Lady says it's bubbling. So
yay, that's good.
That's
That's good news. Good news.
And Pia said my hair looks pretty and wavy and shiny. Thank you, Pia. See, I've got some puff now because I cut my bangs. So
is the bread decaf? Tom wants to know. Yeah, the bread is decaf.
If I make it, it's going to be decaf.
Hey, Tim Watson, man, they having a whole CPS reunion down there in Orange Beach.
Kim Farmer says put a link to the stove in the description, please.
I did.
He did. He said he did. Okay.
There's a link to the. You may have to refresh or something because I didn't have it up there when I first created the YouTube event. But there is a link down there that says camp stove. I think 2-burner camp stove or something like that. It's either the first or second link.
And also, let's see. Pratt family said they'll be there. I'm sure talking about the conference. I can't wait. That'll be our second time that we get to get together. And I'm looking forward to it. We need to talk. We need to get together.
Yeah, we do. Deborah Haynes asked if we were going to Danny and Wanda's get together.
Oh yeah.
We're not sure about that because we didn't know about
we're
it.
Not gonna be able to go.
Oh, we're not. You've already confirmed.
Yeah.
Well, we can't go. Yeah. So it was a scheduling issue with us. You know, Patty and her sisters take care of her mom, and it just was a scheduling conflict. And there may have been a resolution that at least would allow us to ride over for the day. We were hoping to go camp there because we love Flint Creek Water Park.
Yes, it's
we
really
stayed
cool.
there for what? When Corey was in the state tennis tournament.
Yeah, we stayed there for quite a few days.
And it's a nice little place. And so unfortunately we're not, but Wanda tells me they'll probably do it again in the spring.
Oh, that would be good. Good. Bandana Grandma says, I've been preparing my neck, Tommy. I don't know. Oh, I know.
What? Oh, yeah. Where's she at? Where'd she say it?
Right here. I've been preparing my neck.
Yeah, good. Bandana Grandma. I told Bandana Grandma she needed to prepare her neck because it was going to get hugged. Because Mississippi folks, we hug necks.
And Big Bear says, are we still doing dinner, Tommy?
I don't know anything about dinner.
Okay, I don't either. He don't know how to cook, though. You don't want him to cook dinner for you, if that's what you're asking.
I don't know. If you said something about that, you know,
a long time ago.
Longer ago than 5 minutes, I forgot. Sorry. I don't. Anyway.
Okay, let's
Thanks,
see.
Tim Beverly. Tim Beverly posted that on Facebook for me.
Good,
posted the link to the stove.
Good.
Let's see.
Okay, Suburban Hillbilly said, Patty and Tommy missed my comments, sending some gospel bluegrass to your Facebook group.
Okay, do that.
Oh, we love you too, Pia.
Hey, there's Deep South. Hey there.
Yeah, there they are. I'm way behind on the chat. See, I kept it open where I wouldn't miss nothing.
Yeah, so I guess Deep South, I guess you saw the verdict. We're not going to be able. I know you guys are going to have an awesome time over there. Tell us when it is again, Danny or Wanda, and if you need to post a link about it or anything, feel free to do that in the chat on YouTube. Hey, Mandy Warren, Sheriff Secretary. Right here in Lincoln County.
Oh, okay.
Julie Morgan Palmer said didn't used to like football. Now she does, and her Razorbacks are awful. Yeah, they are struggling bad. So Bulldogs in Georgia are doing well though, and she's moved to Georgia now, so that wouldn't be a bad choice. I think their new staff has got them going in the right direction.
Big Bear's talking about dinner at the conference.
Okay.
And Coco says, haha, love the neck preppers.
What? Oh yeah, neck preppers.
That's funny. That's funny.
Prepare thy neck.
That's good.
Because there will be huggage.
That's right.
Shall we say? All right. So
I've caught up with the comments. So let me get behind again and show you. Let's start off.
Let's do these first.
Yeah.
So what?
All right. That's this.
Yeah. So we got some shots. Now we put up if you follow our channel, you subscribe to our channel, you may have seen I put a video up of some stuff from our camping trip from last weekend. And but Patty had some photos that I didn't get to include.
Yeah, now that is the sunset. Isn't that pretty?
Is that the moon?
That's
the moon rising.
I mean the moon rising. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, that's the moon rising.
And it was taken with an iPhone 6, so it's not like a great shot, but it's just to demonstrate. It was huge, and it was so bright on that water.
Now you see, I had to take pictures of this because I was the only one up. Now, that's the sunrise. Isn't it beautiful? It turned out, it was just so fine.
Yeah.
It was
really
so
pretty.
peaceful there, drinking my coffee, watching the sun come up. And then and look, you know, I did not let my kids play in fire. I'm going to tell y'all, I had 4 of them in 7 years, and they didn't get to burn sticks and stuff like that. But we were not going to tell the kids and let the grandkids do it, because, you know, it is lots of fun. And
Yeah, we were staying right with him, and he did, and he listened so good.
Yeah, he listened. Well, there was no other kids running around to get poked, too.
Yeah.
You know, it makes a difference when there's just one.
And how many fish did he catch?
He caught it somewhere between 3 and 5 fish. He did. He caught them by himself, too. He really did a good job.
Look, Chelsea took this one. Isn't that good?
I love it.
Making memories. And look, he would go off and fish by himself. Now, you know, he was only 30 yards from us. And, but he's eat up with fishing. He gets that from his money.
Yep.
He gets that from Patty.
Yep.
That's him. You can't hardly see him.
I can't see him either.
Well, he's right there in the middle of it. But anyway, and he snuggled up with Patty up in the hammock.
Yep. We had a fun time. It was a nice time.
Yeah, had a blast. And
all right, Danny says that's going to get him off the hook. Get him off the hook, because people will want y'all to sing.
Oh, well, we'll have to do it another time. So Danny has posted that the get together for their viewers is October 28th at Flint Creek Water Park, Wiggins, Mississippi. And I think it begins at like 10 a.m. and the first 75 people are get in free. And this is not up to them. I think it has to do with the facility, and anybody who's above 75, it's like $3 or $3.50 or something like that.
Yes, $3.50.
Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah.
But so if you can get to Wiggins, Mississippi on October 28th, you ought to do it.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time. It's a beautiful, beautiful place too.
And it's pot blessing. And hey, Rusty Browning.
Hey, Rusty.
It's pot blessing, so
and then,
I know y'all have a good time.
Norfolk lady's just telling Danny he just has to sing solo now, so And Nancy wants you and Danny to sing, Tommy.
We'll have to Skype. We'll have to do a Skype singing session one night. We can do that, like kind of long, have a long distance singing. How about that?
That's right.
All right. So what else?
Okay, let's see. I have been.
Kathy, you have to. I don't understand what you mean. Oh, that was at Lake Lincoln. The pictures, I'm assuming. That's at Lake Lincoln.
We have been busy. We haven't necessarily been doing a lot of videos. What we've been doing, but let's start with over here, I guess. At our local Home Depot did not have the table saw I wanted to get, and so Tommy surprised me with it. So I was so excited to get that. So
my traveling came in handy because I found another Home Depot that had one.
And so I got my table saw, and so now we're able to do other stuff. This is the floor, and you see that there's some trim done.
This is upstairs at Patty's mama.
And so okay, Quake Lake, thank you for stopping in. And look, there I finally finished the floor. I tell you what, I was whipped when I got done. That's the upstairs floor. It's all done, and Tootsie was happy too.
Tootsie's helping her celebrate.
Yes, finished the floor. Here's one of the doorways that we did, and see.
That's going into an attic area.
Yeah, and that's done on the miter saw that we have. That
I think we showed that in a previous show.
Yeah, my miter saw. I let Tommy use it.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited. I'm just really being silly because I mean, you know.
Oh, I got news to share about this.
We share everything, but I did specifically keep my farmers market money set aside to buy those saws. So I tease him about they're my saws, but. So
this is the outside door to the upstairs loft, and tomorrow, Bill is coming to set the posts.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna have
good.
We're gonna get a 14 by 14 foot deck off of the second story loft up there, and it's gonna be nice. So into that tree line, I'll be cutting a shooting lane, I'm sure.
Yes, that's gonna be my hunting stand up there. Anyway, this is some of the doors. We found these doors. We didn't know what kind of doors we're going to put because the door cannot open to the inside of these rooms because that's really like the attic area. We made it into the bathroom and a closet, but it's got a slanted roof, so the door can't open to the inside.
Yeah.
And
the bathroom's on the left of this picture behind Patty, and the closet area is on the right side.
And so we got these, I guess they're called bifold doors or something like that. They have like a track, so I'm really excited. And then for the other side where he was showing the molding and the attic areas, we're going to get true doors to put there, of course, that are
solid wood.
Yeah,
doors,
but they're going to be panel doors, so they'll kind of match. You know, it won't look like two totally different doors. It will be, but anyway, so I'm just real excited. We got all that trim work done and everything, so we've been able to rip a lot of boards, and this is what I worked on yesterday. This is the utility room, and I did have it full of stuff. Y'all gotten a peek in there before, and we painted it. I didn't realize before I'm gonna be putting shelves in there, and I didn't realize that all I had was primer on the wall, and there's the finished product. So it's really it's not quite as orangey as that looks.
Yeah, in that picture on
it's just a rich,
it looks more rust colored than it is.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you how I love it. It's just, you want to lick it.
It's kind of it
looks like it would taste good. So anyway, gosh, that's a whole bunch of pictures. I think that's all the pictures we got.
Yep. But anyway, so we have been working hard over on Mama's house trying to get it done, and you know what I was thinking.
And
about
had some good help over there. I guess you saw that.
Yeah, Tommy, he really did a good job.
I think he got less paint on him than you got on you.
Probably so.
Did you put him to bed?
Whenever I've been painting, everybody knows it because I get paint all over me. But it did all wash off. I have one spot on my heel that I had to wash off before I went to church this morning. The rest of it, I didn't see it. I didn't scrub it good enough, I guess. But anyway, so I'm excited. We've got a lot of work done. But what I was going to tell you is I've got that meeting that I have to go to Thursday. Friday I need to get ready to go camping if we're going camping. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I got to work on shelves for there in that utility room.
Yeah.
So.
And she's not going to be able to count on me very much because.
He's got to work his job.
Mandy. Because if you're still watching, because I'll be busy working on Lincoln County Sheriff's Office stuff.
So. But I was tickled to get that utility room painted, and I've been wanting some color. So
yeah, but we love the wood. We love that. We love the unfinished look, but eventually, you just kind of seem like you need to add little splashes of color.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing.
Okay, let's see on here. Pia said they just had an earthquake. Oh.
Where?
In California.
Oh no.
Right, Pia? Yeah, that's California.
Pia, like just right now? Do you need to get off the phone? I mean.
She said that. Let's see. No.
Well, you might need to scroll down and see.
No, I know, but I thought Pia had said. Yeah, she. Where is she? There she is. It's she's in an apartment. She said it wasn't bad. She said it wasn't bad.
Big Bear, send me a link to whatever you're talking about, because I don't know what you're talking about. But if it makes it safer, I'm all about it. I'd like to know more. Por favor. Yeah, Kathy, that'd be fun. Coach Babineau.
Anyway, thank y'all for telling me a great job. I appreciate it. And somebody, who was it right there? Coco said Patty was just floored.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a lot of work, when you're trying to get it, do it all within everything else. And we have actually been doing some farm stuff. I forgot to take pictures, but we've got chickens in the garden now on purpose.
Yes.
And they're making a dent in it, too.
They're really making some progress. I was going to say, I forgot. I then forgot it. But anyway, so I enjoy doing that kind of work. I like to do things, and it's really got my creative juices flowing because I've ordered me some chalk paint too. Yeah. And I'm fixing to start redoing some furniture to go over there. And so I'm excited.
Tell them what chalk paint. Y'all know what chalk paint is? I had never heard of it.
It's paint that it doesn't look new. It looks like it's older stuff. And so I'm gonna be playing with a few colors. In fact, that's kind of how I come up with the color for the utility room. When I found some chalk paint that I'm gonna kind of make it look distressed. And but I'm going to use some of that color too to bring in color. So I don't know. I'm a big plan. So we'll see.
Is this like an easier way to make? Because when you were saying that, I was thinking, well, I remember how people used to make distressed furniture. So is this like the newest way to do that? Just a simple way of just putting paint on there, a certain kind of paint?
It's a certain kind of paint. It's not a simple way. But it usually just takes.
But I'm saying you just put the paint on it and you're done. It's distressed.
Well,
or not distressed, but it looks old.
Yeah. But anyway, shoot, I done forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry. My bad.
Oh well.
Ding, 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 ding.
Pia says that she's in Berkeley, California. She's trying to find out the strength. 2.1, Christy says.
Google says 2.6, B-Lady says.
Yeah.
Well, luckily that's not a big one, but they have earthquakes out there like we got mosquitoes.
No, not that.
Yeah, they do. They tell me if I'm wrong about that, Pia. Y'all have little earthquakes all the
Deep
time.
South said that they're saying it's 3.3.
Hmm.
Yeah, Keepers us home. So, well, you got some color. Yep.
Yeah.
And we're going to put one of those bifold doors. We've got it too on the utility room.
Yeah.
Where we don't have a door, a big door that
we'll
we're having
paint
to
it.
deal with. So, not the bifold door.
Oh, you're not?
Uh-uh.
That's good.
No. I don't
The
think.
less we have to paint, the better.
Pia said it's not a big earthquake, so all is fine. So.
Good. Glad you're okay, Pia.
Yes.
Glad you're okay.
Thank y'all for your nice words and all about it.
You're right, Linda, and she is amazing. This right here is one amazing woman.
Oh, thank you, baby.
I mean, she's put up with me for 30 years. That's pretty amazing, just in and of itself.
Yeah. But anyway, what was I going to say about that chalk paint? I was going to say something. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Don't say nothing else. Like the furniture that the dresser that I'm going to put it on, it's really a veneer. It's real wood under it, but it's got a veneer top, and it's real shiny, smooth, and everything. And what's good about chalk paint is you don't have to sand down everything. You can just put it on there, and it's supposed to adhere really good. So, excuse me. I hope that works like it says, because I think that's the first piece I'm going to do. So, but anyway, so that's what kind of turned me on to it. I actually saw something, I guess it was on Pinterest. I've been looking at Pinterest a lot, and I saw a dresser, and it's actually
dangerous.
Yeah, it is. It's actually, oh y'all, they've got the coolest thing. If y'all have never been on there, y'all need to get on there and look at it, because
make sure you ain't got nothing else planned for the day when you get ready, when you get on
busy.
Pinterest and start looking.
But all kind of rustic stuff and some different ideas. Oh, let me show you this thing. Let me tell you one thing I'm going to do. It doesn't cost you anything. We already have it.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. You be safe, too. Have a good evening. Everybody tell Tim bye. Bye, Tim.
See, Kayla? Remember that light I showed you with a pulley? No, I've been having it. See, I got this. Well, we did buy it at one point. But I bought this at a, what is it called?
I don't know.
An estate sale. And it's a pulley thing. You see? Y'all know what that is. Anyway,
yeah, it's a pulley thing.
I just thought it was really cool.
It's a pulley.
And what you can do, now I'll have to get somebody that can weld, because I'm going to have an arm coming out like this. And what you do is you have like lights hanging down from right here. And so, isn't that cool? Anyway,
you could probably go on Pinterest and look for pulley lights.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just really neat looking. But this one it's like got a shine on it. It's got dust on it right now, too.
Yeah, I think it's been like.
But that's what I would want, though.
Sprayed some lacquer on it or something.
It's nice and brown and everything. So I'm just so excited about doing that. So anyway.
Speaking of.
I'm gonna make some different cool stuff like that. I like unique things or different things, And I also, what you got?
Speaking of cool things.
Oh, yes. Look what we got. Yay. Isn't that fine? That's good right there.
That was sent to us by Andy's Backyard and Shop. There's a link to his YouTube channel in the description of this video. And we would like to thank him by having you guys go down there and subscribe to his channel if you're not already. And maybe go over there and comment and tell him thank you for being so kind to the Aldermans. I got a message from him a few weeks ago, and he said, hey, I make these little signs and stuff, and I'd like to send you one. And I said, well, that's very kind of you. That'd be fine. And so he put this together for us and sent it to us. Very simple design, rustic looking, and we absolutely love it.
I love it.
I don't know exactly where we're going to hang it yet, but have you thought about this? The colors?
Perfect.
The colors are perfect. So Andy, we're going to be hanging this in the house over there.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Well, but you know, I thought about it too.
And
I would love to bring it to the farmer's market with me too.
Yeah.
But we have to figure out a way to hang it good. You know,
Hey, listen to this. Rusty Browning said his wife used chalk paint on the island in their kitchen and put it right over existing paint, and it worked well.
Great.
Good to know, Rusty. Thank you for that tip.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited about starting to play with that. But I feel like I've got to get some other bigger projects behind me before I can really start playing. So, anyway, and Corey's girlfriend Kayla likes to do crafty stuff too and everything. So we're gonna.
Hey, Annie.
I think we probably. Oh, it's Annie Marie. Hey, baby. We're probably gonna have to get us some more chalk paint, huh, Kayla? Don't you think we should get a variety of chalk paint where we can do all kind of different projects? Huh, Kayla? Kayla? She's in there.
She's busy watching cartoons.
I said, I was telling them how you like to do craft stuff too, and I think we need, and see, Carly Ann does too. She's been wanting to do a headboard in her bed. I think Tommy should go ahead and invest in us, you know, like a wide variety of colors of chalk paint where we'll have.
Probably $500 worth, don't you think?
That would cover it, huh, Kayla? Huh, Carly Ann, don't you think? Oh, he's wanting me to spend money, you see. Mm-hmm.
Then I can get my scanner.
Yeah, yeah.
I need a digital scanner.
He does not need.
Yes, I do.
I
need it.
He does not.
I need it. I need it. I must have it.
Yeah, you having too much police stuff running through your veins right now.
I'm hanging out with my peeps.
Yeah.
And see, Carly Ann agrees.
What?
She said, "Yeah."
No, she's talking about what I was talking about. She ain't talking about you getting a scanner.
You think?
Yeah.
You think?
I know.
Well, we burned 41 minutes.
Why you say burn? That sounds so bad.
Well, I mean, we've managed to successfully fill 41 minutes, and now we don't have anything to do.
Yes, we do. I have comments.
Oh, okay. I'll drink water while you.
Yes.
So I don't interrupt you.
See, Coco's explaining, Tommy, it's a new trendy paint technique, different from distressed. Okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Hey, Bunny.
Good night, Suburban. Bunny who?
Wickham
Oh,
on Facebook.
I have an Aunt Bunny. That's what I was saying.
No, different Bunny.
All right.
Yeah,
Tim
no, I wasn't
says-
mocking it. I was trying. My thought process was people have been trying to make furniture look old for a long time, and there's distressing is kind of a tedious process. And I thought maybe somebody had come up with an ingenious way.
I'm thinking I can make it
to
look
kind of
distressed.
shortcut it.
I think that's what I'm gonna be. That's what I'm gonna be trying to do. Deep South said, "Good message today, Tommy."
Well, thank
Tommy,
you, Danny. I appreciate it.
Tommy he recorded the message that he preached today at church, and is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
But it's just a listening one.
Yeah, there's a little video introduction
And Carol Hall
that I did explaining what it was about, and then it's just you just look at our logo and listen. But how to have peace in 2017.
Yep.
And I just kind of felt like with everything going on and in the world that it was a timely message, and so it's there if you want to listen to it.
Also, Carol Hall said, "Great sermon today, Tommy." And
No, Norma, not quite.
That's what I was getting to. I was getting to Norma's
Norma
comment.
Mason said, "Tommy, wasn't staying away from social media part of your message today?" No, it wasn't. It was you didn't listen close enough, Norma. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, now.
No, but part of it was disconnecting from the types of influences on social media that cause you grief or cause you stress.
Well, and sometimes you need to disconnect from overuse
Yeah,
too, because
that's
that
true.
is stressful.
That's true.
Feeling the pull of having to, get on, having to do this, having to do that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it can be.
But I was specifically talking about. In fact, I did this. I mentioned in the sermon, and Patty will give you an amen on this. I'm an information addict. I love to have information coming into my brain at all times from all different directions. Mm-hmm. And I had gotten where I just was in a funk all the time, and realized that it was because I was feeding too much on national media and all the pundits and all that kind of stuff, and I kind of washed my hands of it to a large degree, not completely. Now, because what was happening was, like on Twitter, these people were just bombarding me with all this stuff. And on Facebook, I followed a bunch of pundits and media organizations, so it's just filling my feed, right? But what I did was unfollow all that. I unfollowed all those people. So now if I want to know something, I can still purposely go to the Drudge Report, for example, but it's not bombarding me. And I'm still in the process. I'm still, whacking folks out of my feed, unfollowing them. I'm not defriending them or whatever, but I don't want it coming at me unsolicited. That's too much for me. And so I still, once a day or more, will go check the news because I like to be informed, But
it's not constant.
But it's not constantly just coming at me unsolicited. And that makes a lot of difference, so I recommend you try that. Hey, Beverly Red. Mr. Ralph, how are you? You knew who that was, didn't you?
Ralph Smith. I checked, though.
That's the only person I say Mr. Ralph to.
Deep South Media, it says media is designed to do that. And Norma's saying, yes, it did. I was listening intently for comment. So, let's see. And Carol Hall says people that gossip too,
Yeah, that's right. So, in fact, I mentioned that. Stay away from people who gossip, who like to gossip. And
Keepers of Home said, whatever things are true, honest, just, lovely, think on those things. That's right. That would have been a good scripture to add into your sermon
apparently
today.
You didn't listen.
Oh, you did say that?
Because it was in there.
What's the reference of it? What's the number?
Philippians chapter 4.
Well, there was so much in there. I was tempted to Tomas.
That was reflect. The point that was reflect.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll look at my notes. I took notes.
Man, and I thought I was the one with the bad
Hey,
memory.
Deborah Haynes says, everything I have looks distressed, including myself and my husband.
Yeah, this is my distressed look. Right? I've made myself look like an antique.
Hey, and Jenny says that we sound like her and Mike about our needs and our wants. Yeah, like he's wanting that tractor.
Yeah, like Mike's wanting a tractor. Oh.
He's getting a tractor.
No, he needs a tractor. That man needs a tractor.
I'm just teasing, okay, Mike? I'm just teasing.
All right, now you back me up now, princess. I need it for my job.
He does not need a scanner. He wants to be able to listen to police calls. And the next thing you know, this is what's going to come. I'm going to tell you, he's going to want to be, they don't call it reserve officers here.
Yeah, they do.
But they didn't used to.
Yeah, they do.
They used to call it something else. Anyway, he's going to want to be a reserve
no,
officer.
I'm not.
And he's not going to be a reserve
no,
officer.
I'm not.
I'm going to put my
Mandy,
foot down.
you listen to me. I do not want to be a reserve.
Police days are over.
Hey, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Police days are over.
Chelsea,
hey, Chelsea.
baby. Now we need is Cameron, and all our kids will be listening.
Yeah.
Well, Corey's not really listening. He's in there with Kayla.
Corey's in there with Kayla. He's paying attention to Kayla, and Kayla's watching cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Just in time.
What? Yeah. They really are watching cartoons.
Yeah, they really are.
Yep. Jenny needs a horse, see? Jenny needs a horse. Mike needs a tractor. Same thing.
You ain't got to feed the tractor, though. Or take it to the vet.
You do. You have to put gas in it. You've got to change the oil. A tractor's more expensive than a horse, huh, Jenny?
Well, it depends on what horse. And it's only more expensive at the beginning.
Well, you're getting support. Wallace Lake says he wants a scanner, too. Yeah. And see, B-Lady says, I know you better than you know yourself.
Hey.
Oh, well, see, look. Deborah Haynes, she's got the answer.
No, she
doesn't. Her
doesn't.
husband listens on the computer.
No, she doesn't. Don't work here.
There's a scanner for the cell phone.
Nope. Don't work.
Somebody else just did tell him about that.
And that's there's a neat app that you can get, and you can listen to some cool stuff. Like I listened a couple of minutes to Miami when Irma was bearing down, and that was fascinating stuff. But the agencies that I would like to listen to aren't available on those because of the radio system that it is. I have to have a digital scanner. So, and I may or may not ever get one. All kidding aside, but
You may what? What?
I may or may not ever get one.
Oh, yeah. I liked it. See, when Tommy was in
I
police
can't
work,
believe that you don't want one.
I do. I don't want to spend the amount of money you want to spend on one, though.
That's all you don't have a choice. If you want one, you don't have a choice. That's what you got to spend.
Yeah. See, you don't have to worry about a horse having a flat tire.
Well, that's not true. If I can find it cheaper, can we get one? Because we can get one cheaper to go in the house. This is a portable one.
Well, what do you need to see where you can bring it in the car and go to calls?
No, absolutely not. I ain't going to calls.
If you was a reserve officer.
I'm not going to be a reserve officer. I'll tell Steve to forbid that, just in case I ever have a weak moment in asking.
I would like to be a reserve detective.
Ralph, you ought to have a radio laying around or something.
Hey, do they have reserve detectives?
Carly Ann needed a horse too, but
I got you a pony, and you were scared of the pony.
You were scared of the pony, and she was scared of the pony.
Everybody was scared of the pony except Cameron.
A Welsh pony.
We would send Cameron. You were scared of it too.
I wasn't scared of that pony.
Then why did Cameron be the only one that had to feed it? You were scared of it too.
I was lazy. I wasn't scared of the pony.
He was scared of it too.
I was not.
It was a tall pony though. It wasn't a little bitty thing. It was a tall one.
It wasn't a Shetland pony. It was a normal size Welsh pony.
Well, but it wasn't tall like a horse. I mean, it wasn't short. I mean, I could ride it.
Yeah,
it was big enough for a big person to ride.
Yeah, but it was a Welsh pony.
When you say pony, it's supposed to be small.
Not that small. That's like a Shetland pony.
But look, the man that bought it from us, we had to sell the poor thing because everybody's scared. The man that bought it for us, he came and he was a horse person, so he knew how to do it. He walked up to that horse and it didn't have a saddle or nothing, and he just threw his body over it like this and bounced on it like that, and the horse just stood there. And so, I mean, I guess he was testing it and all. And so I guess it was a good kind of horse. But, oh my gosh. What happened, we had steps at the front of the trailer.
Horses are money pits.
That's not nice. Jenny wants a horse, and you're just saying that, and Mike is going to say that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Sorry.
See?
Sorry.
She's going to make her cry.
Sorry. Horses are wonderful. Everybody should have a horse, except Carly Ann. I'm kidding, Annie. It's a joke.
No, Carly Ann, it wasn't Cameron's fault. It was my fault. I was the one putting you on the horse. That's why everybody got scared of it, the pony. We had steps at the front of the trailer, and it was the first time the girls were getting on it. And we had picked it out. It was a Christmas surprise. And that man's kids rode it bareback and just would run it in loops, and they had the greatest time. Well, we didn't have horses and stuff, so we weren't used to fooling with that. And so I had them on the steps, and I was being brave, and it had a saddle on it and everything, because I'm scared of animals that are larger than me or that could kill me. Anyway, I had put Chelsea up on the front, by the horn thing of the saddle, and I took Carly Ann and I swung her up. They were little. She was probably 5 or 6, 7 years old, and I swung her up on the back. Well, I landed her a little bit too far back on the horse's butt, and so it just kind of went like, oh, what's this on me back here? So it didn't really buck, but just
it wiggled.
Just that moving around and everything. Here comes Carly Ann tumbling off, so she held on to Chelsea, so Chelsea come tumbling off. They was up under the bottom of that horse, and so I was grabbing my girls.
That was the end of that.
And yanking them. So nobody ever fooled with that horse. The poor horse.
That pony had a bad rap.
It did. So. Anyway, no more horse.
But it was frisky, It was like a puppy.
Yeah, but it didn't do anything wrong.
No, it didn't do anything wrong. It just made Patty nervous because it was so frisky.
But
you remember that too, Chelsea?
What, Corey?
When that day?
No, not that day.
While she was on it.
See, we're learning things about our kids.
Yeah, don't repeat that.
Carly Ann said Cameron was mean.
Yeah, no, you can say it. Carly Ann said Cameron was throwing rocks at its feet when she was on it one time. So.
I don't think that. Okay, now let me get back to the comments. We don't have enough time to finish up through the comments now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't my fault.
Anyway, all right, I'm going through the capital letter things.
My Wallace Lake.
Tractors are money pits too.
Yeah, they can be.
Yeah, we bought a used Massey Ferguson when we moved here. It was like an old-timey looking tractor. It was so cool.
Gas burner.
It was broke more times than it was running.
Oh, and it ran so hot. My goodness, it ran so hot.
Oh, and B Lady says, Patty, horses are high maintenance. I guess we have a debate going on, which is better. Not true, Tommy. They are money pits if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
That's Jenny. Tractors and hay equipment are money pits. Oh, that's Jenny too, I bet.
They're gonna be billing us for counseling.
I know. We might have to start a fight.
They're gonna be sending their counselors' bills to us.
Oh, this is Danny. Unless Wanda's just being really practical. Tractors last a lifetime. Horses die after a while. And Carol Hall says, horn thing is like...
Is that like a thingy?
Yeah.
He's talking about the saddle horn.
Yeah, that thing you're not supposed to
You're
hang
not
on
supposed to hang
but
to,
I hang on
Patty
to for
hangs
dear
on to.
life. Oh, what I was going to say, I think it would be the coolest thing. Oh, they're listening on there.
Yeah.
Oh, because they're going to get mad at me if I say this. Okay, I'm just going to say it. It would really be the coolest thing now that we don't have any kids to worry about hurting themselves on it. If we had a couple of motorcycles or a couple of horses that we could get on and go back to the creek. I never let my boys have motorcycles.
We ain't getting motorcycles.
Well, just for me and you, like mopeds or something.
Oh, mopeds or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, like a
We
moped.
can wear like big giant helmets.
Yeah. But see, my kids would be so mad at me if I were to do that. In fact, what did they get mad about?
We didn't have any money. We had kids instead.
Well, I know, but then they might have killed themselves too.
Yeah, but we didn't have any money. I mean, Corey had that little dirt bike. Colleen says lame. We have the Polaris.
Yeah, we've got a Polaris, but that would just really be fun. But anyway.
No, it wouldn't. That'd be we'd stay in the hospital.
You think we would get hurt?
Yeah, our bones don't heal good,
See,
baby.
Horses, when I get on them, they know I'm scared. And I'll never forget when we was on our honeymoon, which of course those were not good kind of horses to go riding because all they want to do is go back to the barn and eat. But it knew I was scared, and it rubbed me up against a wooden fence. It brought me up under low branches. It tried to rub me off of that thing. And then he was running down, and we were going down by a highway with a horse. And when you're not used to riding horses, you don't want to be next to cars. Anyway, I've not had good experience. And I had one take off with me one time up at Brad Bowman's camp.
Yeah.
It took off running because I like them. I wanted to be able to ride horses and stuff. And
she needs one this big.
Yeah, my feet can touch the ground. And it took off running with me. And so then the reins.
Be quiet, Rusty.
You call them reins when those things?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Those thingies.
I was holding on to that horn thing, and the reins slipped further away, and so I was inching them up with my thumbs like this, and I finally got them to where it wasn't real big slack, and I yanked that horse as hard as I could to make that. It was running full speed, and it stopped so fast I almost flipped over the front of it. So that was scary. After that, I think I had enough of horses.
All right, let me do a little housekeeping here, and you keep looking for comments,
I gotta do this. Tractor brand.
So, just want to remind you guys that October the 14th in Warrenton, Virginia, we will be at the Homesteaders of America first annual conference. It's a one-day event this year. Next year it's going to be a two-day event. It's going to be huge. But I'll be there presenting on when trauma strikes. Surviving the aftermath of a critical incident, how to deal with the trauma of a critical incident. Also, if you're on Facebook, join our group, Friends of Alderman Farms. And if you're on Facebook and you want to learn Spanish, join our group, Spanish Tommy, on Facebook. And let's learn together. I need to get back on my...
He's still listening to his Spanish music.
Yeah,
though.
I'm still listening to Spanish
good.
Christian music almost exclusively. It helps. It helps.
And B-Lady thinks I just need to go for a Harley. But you don't know me, I would never ride on a motorcycle on the road.
We got all the hogs we need.
But anyway, but Andy Backyard and Shop is agreeing with her.
Hey, Andy, I don't know if you were here, but we showed your nifty sign.
I think he was. He said something on here, and I meant to say what he said. That
Okay,
I forgot.
good. So
anyway,
remember,
he said
everybody,
thank you.
the link to his YouTube channel it's a shortened link, but it's a link to his YouTube channel is in the description of the video. Go give him a subscription as a way of saying thank you on our behalf for the cool gift he gave.
Yes, it was so nice. I love it.
We're out of time, you know.
Yep, we're out of time.
So let me remind you this: whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all. And Patty, what does all in the Greek mean?
It means all.
Yeah, so do all to the glory of God. That means there's nothing you can do that's not covered under that word all. Mm-hmm. So everything you do should be done for the glory of God because He's worthy. And if you don't believe He's worthy, go read Colossians chapter 1 and 2 and just walk away with a feeling of awe of who Jesus is. Yes. And you'll want to do everything to His glory. Mm-hmm. Anything else? Hey, Jeff Russell. Hey, Jen. You're coming in right at the tail end. We're just finished. We're saying good night.
Yeah, but Andy's saying that, he saw it. He got here late, but he saw it. Thank you so much for the shout out. But Arky Homesteader said he has got to go. He has got his dog Diesel has a possum treat above the chicken coop.
Go get him! So knock him out, John.
Good job.
Arky Homesteader is one of our newest viewers, and we've been having a ball with him commenting on some of our videos, and I think me and Arky get along real good. So have a good night, and let us know if you fry that rascal up.
Ooh.
Arky. Yeah, I ain't eating it, but possums are nasty. Oh, they had to have been better before the fall, before sin entered the world.
Well, they say if you get them, cook them right, they're good. I would taste it once. I'd taste it once. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining us. We enjoyed it, and Linda just said that, or no, I just saw Linda's name pass by, but somebody said the hour passed fast. It really did.
It really did.
We really enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for joining us, and we hope y'all have a great and blessed week.
We'll see you next week, probably.